I was always surprised at how good Ant-Man turned out to be, considering all the drama behind the scenes and switching out directors during production and everything. It's a pretty damn good movie. And I like that it kind of brings you down a little bit after Ultron. This is a more simple, grounded story. And it being like a heist movie mixed with Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is really interesting and unique. The stakes are smaller and we get a lighter, more fun tone. And I think Paul Rudd was great casting for Scott Lang. He brings a lot of charisma and he's just so fun to watch. I think the jokes in that really work with him. And he's real easy to root for, Scott Lang. He's just trying to be a father, right? And his criminal past and everything is keeping him from being the father he wants to be. We also get introduced to Hank Pym and his daughter Hope. Great side characters. I just wish that Hank Pym was introduced a little earlier in the MCU because he really is important. But they kind of saved him for this Ant-Man, which I get. And I think Hope losing her mother at such a young age really added to the drama between her and her father. Her not really trusting her father with his lies and that about how her mother disappeared. And it's all great. It makes for a great little side plot within the story. I think the pacing is fairly strong. Love the action. It's very innovative. We never seen nothing like this in the MCU thus far, with the shrinking and the growing and the way that they're fighting with that. I think is really cool. I especially like the whole finale fight in the bedroom with Thomas the Tank Engine and the way they use scale and everything. It's just really clever. The Yellow Jacket is like a take it or leave it type villain, but he's fine. He works within the story. And I just have to say, I love Scott Lang's group of criminals, his friends. They're so fun to watch, especially Louise and his storytelling. Friggin' hilarious. I also find it really cute how Scott has his own aunt, Anthony. How he names them. That's kind of fun. And doesn't just see them as numbers like Hank does. So yeah, it's a fun movie. It's a smaller movie in the MCU, but that doesn't make it a bad movie just because the stakes are a little smaller. It's still a really fun time.